Just hold on a second. Seems like my camera's not working. How about that? What is going on? I hope everybody had a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I slept like crap tonight, last night, so I am tired, but it does not matter. Oh, I got a little, bacon here. You know what it is. Did a little shopping, got a nice sweater, got some new hats. I'm ready to go here. Getting some protein. So what are we talking about today? Well, we're going to be on stream for about an hour, maybe an hour and a half. We're going to see if we can get some live trades. Check this thing out. Hey, you want to check this thing out? Look at the stream deck. Hey? So I bought this thing and now we can be even better at streaming. So we had a free trade. Let's go into the free trade right here. We were in profit really high here on the free trade in the free room. You can see that right there. And sadly, we had break even set and we came down, we hit our break even. I hope some of you took some partial profits. I did not take any partial profits on this one. And now look, I can press a button on this thing and we can pull up our Telegram. You can see here, this was the free trade that I provided. Looked real nice. We got the break even. Again, it is what it is. Looked really good. Got break even. But hey, nothing wrong with break even. I do have 2 trades open right now. I'm sure you want to take a look at those. We have a gold position up about $3,500 right here. And that is just hitting my first take profit. So I'm actually going to have to take a partial on this. Let's just get a partial on gold. And let's start making some money today. We have lots of money to make. And we are going to be working on our Orb strategy as well. Looking for trading positions starting at around 9:45. Yes, bacon is delicious. But we do have... followers of all religions, so don't be mad at me for eating bacon. I love you all. I love you all so much. All right, so we have now taken a partial on gold. So let's do this. Take profit 1. TP1. Beautiful. Okay, and now what are we doing? Where the hell do we want to take our second take profit? Here? How do you guys feel about that? This level? Right there? That's something. Let's see if we could get there. And let's do a quick breakdown of this trading position. Very, very similar to what you've been seeing on the stream. We had a higher time frame level of support right here. This is a support level I was looking at. Obviously, you could see here, there was also, support down at the bottom. But I was looking at this support level right here. Okay, so what do we get? We get reaction off of support level right here. And then we had the trend line. 3 touches and we broke. That's where I entered the trading position, closed candle, and then we've pushed up, took our first take profit right there, looking for a second take profit right here, and we're gonna let this trade ride. Why? Because we are on stream and I like to have a little money in the corner. Now the second position I have opened this morning, I've been up for a bit, tired, but I have been up for a little bit. Let's take a look at our UJ position right here. So we actually already got to my take profit level, but I was yapping to you, so I didn't take a take profit. This one is a 1.5. I think we'll put our take profit level up here now. We'll do that, maybe like a 1 to 2. Let's see if we could get to this area. If we get to that level right there, because we already made money on our first position. So let's do this one right here. That will be our TP1. We can track that. And this is very, very similar. I think we're up about 50 pips right now already on this one. Very similar to the last position. You could see we had level of support. You could see we had a fair value gap here as well, but we had this support level, right? Got a reaction off of this level here, shot up. So that's a level, right? That's a level of support we were looking at. And then we had our trend line. Not the best trend line, but you could pull this all the way up here. Makes it a little bit better. You could see 1, 2, 3 touches, 4 touches. Got our break. We got our break. Didn't enter there. Waited for this candle right here to enter. That is where we got our entry, and we are pushing up inevitably to take profit 1. Obviously, guys, we are going to be looking for trades on stream like we always are, like we are always doing. So let's go ahead and take a look at the results from last week. Here we go. We had our first week, did really well. Second week, did very, very well as well. Only had the really one losing day. And let's go right back to trading here. We're monitoring this chart. Sorry if my energy level is a little lower than usual. We're still going to get some wins. We'll be looking for free trades for sure, Alshar. And we will be looking for free trades in the stream today like we are always doing. So what are we doing right now? We got about $4,000 in profit in the bottom left. We have already closed one of those trades. I'm going to have that will be updated in here shortly. You can see right here, we have our trade at $1,773. Yes, we do need the wheel of Pat, Maya. You definitely know that. So the trade that we hit TP1 on was our gold position right here. Seemed to be reacting off of that level, but now we have to go to the wheel of Pat. And also, if we win a trade, look at this. Look what I got. We won a trade. Hey now, throw a little sound effects. Got a little money in the corner. Very, very nice, eh? What do you think about the new graphics? This is where I spent all my time. And obviously, guys, I want to see you hit that like button right now. Let's go ahead and hit that like button. Let's pop up the wheel of Pat. So who is winning VIP today? Is it going to be Vegas? Is it going to be Debbie? Is it going to be Jason? Is it going to be... Let's see. We got 2 zeros and we got 4 winners here. So we've mixed it up. We've switched it up. We're going to get... Oh, start the day with 3 winners. All right, let's see, who do we have? We have Reggie Hogan, Andy Lou, and Jamie Carr. What's up, fellas? Those are your winners. Very, very nice. And that is how we play the Wheel of Pat. Please make sure that you have hit that like button. You see, I got that new animation right here. How beautiful is that? And let's hear a little cash noise. How does that cash noise sound? Is that loud enough? And let's go into the trade right here. So this is actually set to break even now. Our gold trade is break even. So I should mark that a little bit right there. We have our break even set. You are amazing. Who said I'm amazing? Reason, you are amazing. So that's our break even set right here. And we will be looking for trades very, very soon. We're just waiting for our orb to close. Do you guys know about the orb? This is what we're looking for this morning. We've had our 15-minute candle. It's open right now. We're waiting for the 9:45 close of that candle. Then we're going to have our range top. We're going to have our range bottom. We're going to be looking for price to break through that range. These are the pairs we're monitoring. We're actually monitoring even more pairs than this now. I'll add that later. We're waiting for that 5-minute candle to break, right, on the 5-minute time frame after we've set our range on that 15-minute candle, which is open right now. Then we're going to be looking for our discretion entry. It could be any of these ways to enter. That's absolutely fine. We're going to enter our trade. We're going to hit our first take profit, set our break even, and then we're going to hit our second take profit, and we're going to win some trades on this stream today. Obviously, I'll come back. I'll do more analysis of our trading model for today. And I'm also going to be adding new trading models here and there. We're going to start with this trading model for today, and we're going to work from that. Eric, this trading video is coming this week. I'm probably going to stream Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then that video should become available on Friday or Saturday. I could release it earlier if you really want. It is finished. Yep, we're going to be getting signals. We're always doing signals. We're going to be looking for a trade today. So let's get into our analysis. So someone's asking about US30, and this is US30 right here. Okay, so right now we are looking at this candle right here. This is our 15-minute candle. We're going to be looking at the top of the range, the bottom of the range. We have a strong level of support right here. So, you know, you could be looking to buy from this level. That may make it difficult for us to do an orb trade because then we're breaking out the top right here. But that's absolutely fine. This is what I'm looking at on the Dow right now. And you can see we now have our open range high and our open range low. So that is the level that we're going to be looking at right now. Being told to short gold. I'm actually in a gold win right now, Dirk. We already took our take profit here. We have our stops at break even, and we are hoping to push above resistance here. I'm going for a higher take profit 2 level on gold. I have another position open. I should just slide this to the top since I'm in this trade. And I have this UJ trade right here with our take profit 1 at this level right there. At that point, we will be doing another wheel of Pat, obviously. And you could see in the results, we are at $1,700 in profit. We are at about $4,600 in profit in trades open right now. So we are looking for our different opportunities to trade the markets. What are we looking for right now? What is looking good on Euro US dollar? Euro US dollar. Well, we are at a strong level of support right here. Let's come down to the 5-minute time frame now. Now this is a tight one, but this is decent. Right here, we have our trend line. Probably like this. I'll tighten it at the top. That gives us a touch here, a touch here, a touch here. We are breaking, and we are breaking outside of our orb right here on EU. So that looks pretty good. Right now, we might get a break on EU, and I think I would enter. I'm potentially below. So you can see we have a fair value gap right here, and that is below the orb. If we get the close above the orb right here, we're going to be looking for an entry somewhere in the midline here, and this is on EU 5-minute time frame, people. And then we potentially could enter at the fair value gap. That is a decent entry. That is below the zone. So there's no guarantee, but that's very possible that, like, if price were to come down here, you're going to be getting an entry that's retesting the trend line, which is something that I like to see, as well as coming to this fair value gap level. So this is Euro US dollar. This is something that I'm looking at right now. We have 2 minutes right here until close, right? Once we get the close right here, this candle close above our opening range high, we'll be looking to take buy trades, right? And it looks good because, again, you have the support level, right? So we have this level down here. It's being respected. We have the pattern right here, the little double bottom, and we are pushing off of this level. So this is an interesting trading position. Ideally, I still would like to get some sort of a pullback, maybe midline here. Is a pullback, right? We have options, so we could pull back here, we can pull back here. These are options for us, and we're getting quite the big candle here, so hopefully we get the pullback. I know a lot of people are going to be wanting a discretionary entry right at the start. You know, this one is shooting. This is the closed candle entry right here. You could see that is a possibility, but I have done the closed candle on stream a couple of times here, and the closed candle has not been working as well. Now, obviously, this thing is shooting up, makes you really want to scoop it up right here and join in on this move. I wouldn't be upset with you if you did. This thing is shooting like damn crazy. I feel like people are buying in it as I'm talking about it. And we're getting a huge push up on this move. So obviously we have that break on GU. We have a 15-minute supply up here. This is an area price could also suck up to. So very kind of similar to what we have. We have a bit of a breakout of the range itself, you know, making the range from here, just from the support and resistance range. So on Euro US dollar, you know, there's going to be a lot of people that are doing the discretionary entry at the top right here. I don't blame you. For my purposes, because I am $5,000 in profit with opening trades right now, I want to have a really good start to the day. So I'm going to be risk off here. You know, really want to see the price come back. I need some sort of a pullback to get an entry here. Obviously, if you joined at the top, right there, JB, Macaulay Culkin, I don't think so, man. I'm more handsome than him. He had a bout of heroin addiction, I believe, so I hope I look a little bit better than him. John, our other trading position. Damn, we should have, man. And see, now it made me look like we should have had that orb breakout. This thing's pushing. I could have had a TP1 already. That's okay. That's okay. I don't want to rush it. I keep rushing it on the damn stream. So these are the levels that I'm watching right now. Hopefully we can get some sort of a pullback. Someone wants me to take a look at U30 right here. U30 is coming to our level. Let's see what's going on with the orb right here. We just, these huge freaking candles, obviously at the New York Stock Exchange Open, we get this all the damn time, but that is making it difficult for me to hit my orb. Open up. Let's see what this looks like on the chart. This is free. This is a free indicator right here. You could just copy my settings just like this. I'll have the full video explaining how I do it. Someone wants to take a look on gold right now. We are getting a reaction here to our support level. You can see we had some liquidity get pulled out of the market right there. It's an interesting buy, but this is a sharp move down. The orb is right here at the top and bottom. You can see we broke out of the bottom as a potential orb, but you could see this is a level of support, right? Now, in a past stream, I may have done something stupid and entered right here, but we want to really make sure that we're focused on our trend direction here. You know, sorry, where'd my EMA go to pulled out of my favorites? All right, trying to put that on the chart. And you can see EMA respecting this level right here. So we've been looking at buys on US 30. Did break below that level right there, but I think we would be looking for this area right here. GU is breaking a trend line. Let's take a look at GU. Someone's calling that out right there. Yeah, so we are approaching a level of supply here. So maybe we would look for an entry up here on GU. You can see we're getting a push up on a few of these pairs right now. Let's take a look at our USD-JPY trade. We are still expecting this move to come all the way up to our take profit one right here. Very nice. We are still in our gold position right here. Yeah, there's a potential for you guys to get in on gold. Okay, if you're looking for a gold position today, we have a inverse fair value gap entry right here. So fair value gap, inverse fair value gap. This is the potential entry that you could target on gold. Pull back to this level, right? We do have a little bit of resistance right here though, so you got to be careful. You'll probably be looking to take your take profit pretty short here, so this would be a scalp if you're looking to get in on gold. Which broker? I am using the Fintura broker, since you're asking. And if you want to take a look at my withdrawals here for the year, we did a $75,000 withdrawal in January, approved, and we had a $70,000 in February, $70,000 in March, $70,000 in April, and $70,000 in May. If you want to sign up with Fintura, obviously you can do so. The link is in the video description to the broker I use, to my VIP trading room. You could join that. You could join the free trading room, whatever you like. Now, this is a gold setup. If you're looking for a gold setup this morning, this has some potential. We had the break of the range right here, the closed candle, and then we would be waiting for price to come back down here. It's about the mid-range line, and it's an inverse fair value gap play. You can see we did tap into this fair value gap already and get a pretty good reaction, but I do believe there is more room in this area for us to get a push up, so that is an opportunity. Yes, yeah, we got two balanced fair value gaps. I think we could get a reaction out of that. Thank you very much, Jason. That is an area that we could be looking for. Other trades. So we have the gold trade, obviously. This is the gold trade that I'm in right now. I'm giving you an option potentially to get into this trade. Lot size that I'm trading, it depends on the asset. On gold for this account, I'm generally trading around 1 lots. Basically the indices, I'm trading around 1 lot, 2 lot, 3 lot. On Forex trades, that changes quite a bit. So we're talking about 8.5 lots on our UJ trade, which is open right now. So this is an interesting setup you have here as well. We haven't actually exited the range on UJ, and we did have a lot of movement. Now the indices are looking a bit too wild here. Just huge candles created our orb. You know, when you have an orb that's this big, it's really difficult to operate with, which is fine. We're already in trades. We're really looking at Euro US dollar as an opportunity for a trade setup for us. And we were looking at the Great Britain pound US dollar as a setup for us as well. This one, we would basically be looking for a supply zone reaction. What type of move we get at that supply zone will determine whether we enter a sell trade. That's a nice 15-minute supply. You can see here fair value gaps getting filled up, and these are quite a few fair value gaps on here telling me that it is a strong supply. Now, On the 5-minute time frame, our supply is actually right about here. So we're actually kind of approaching 5-minute supply already. So we may get a reaction right here, but I'm going to be waiting for our 15-minute supply, which you're seeing right here. So really the two charts we're looking at mainly right now is EU and GU. Do you want me to talk about my stop losses? Sure, let's take a look at gold. Look at gold, look at gold. Holy crap. So didn't really get that pullback we were looking for. I was trying to get you guys into this trade right here. It's possible that you hit this fair value gap already before me. But yeah, this is what we were looking for. We have a second take profit set right there. Let's make sure that that take profit is set for take profit 2. So when we hit that level, this trade closes and we can spin the wheel of Pat. So someone was saying, why are your stop losses so weird? So this stop loss is not weird. So the stop loss was actually down here. Originally it was below here. So it was below these wicks right here. But when I took my first take profit, which was right here, you can see there's my first take profit. I pulled my stop loss to break even because, well, why not? Let's make that break even. And we are absolutely crushing here, guys. We're really getting close to this gold win. I hope some of you jumped in on this. This would have been a nice orb entry on the breakout right here. Or if you got in on our fair value gap right there, would have been awesome. Here we go. John, that's it. Take profit closed, baby. Let's make some money. And what do we do when we make money? We put a little money on the screen, make the little money sound effect, and that is how you do it. Now, that was a pretty nice level, right? That was the level that I picked out right there. You can see this was a level of resistance right there, the highest level of resistance before the next huge push up. So that's the level that I touched. Now we could see if we respect that level or not, right? If we do respect that level, could be a sell opportunity right here. Take a look at the 1-minute time frame. Take a look at a break of structure potentially. But I'm seeing a lot of W's in the chat, which means it is time. Well, first, obviously, like the video right now, right? We won a trade, like the video. And let's go into the wheel of Pat. Who's going to win? Is it going to be Zomi? Is it going to be Drew? Is it going to be Longley? Is it going to be Jamma Pro? Is it going to be Edwin? Who is it going to be? We can have one winner. We could have two winners. We could have three winners. I think we're going to get two winners here. And who are those winners? We have Mixman is a winner. And who is the next winner? I want to see some likes too. Let me see some hearts. Felix Hong. Those are our winners today. Very, very nice. And so obviously we still have more trades to take. This trade is now finished. I'm going to leave this one open so that I can brag about it for a little bit. We still have our UJ trade right here. This one's pulling back on us a little bit. That's absolutely fine. We are getting an orb breakout right here. So, hey, maybe you're looking to go against me here. Maybe you're looking to go short. We have had a huge move up. Are we going to get some sort of a trend line break right here? Very, very possible. Very, very possible. Not the best trend line, but something that you can monitor. Now, let's pull the money off of this chart right here. Maybe we could hear that cash register one more time. People love the cash register. How many people do we have in stream right now, folks? How are we doing here? This is our first stream of the week. I hope we're doing pretty good right now. someone wants 776. Pretty good. Let's see if we get over 1,000. Please smash that like button for me. See if that can get us over 1,000 people in here. We're going to keep winning. We're going to keep looking for trading opportunities. And obviously, guys, this is a place that I want you to come hang out with me 3 times a week. I'm going to be looking for trades, trying to get trading opportunities for you, and teaching you what I know about trading in my many years of trading. Thanks so much, Anmal, for saying this is the best stream ever. I love you very, very much. So Elton, I'll be doing streams this week, Tuesday to Thursday. Normally, we're probably Monday to Thursday. Just make sure that you're following me on Instagram, because on Instagram is where I'm going to give you all of these updates. If you go into my story, you could see, hey, yesterday I was trading poolside. Hell yeah. Had this free trade. I showed you the free trade. We ended up actually going break even on the free trade. That's fine. We didn't lose. Went break even. How about this little view, right? Watch the story. Make sure you are following me. We had our VIP trades yesterday. Got some, obviously, people very happy about these free trading signals. And then last but not least, I was talking about the stream again this week, Tuesday to Thursday. So make sure you are following me at FX Trade with Pat on Instagram. And if you won one of the raffles, then make sure that you show me proof. Prove that it's, give me an image that it's your YouTube account, and give me and make sure it's just do that, you know, just do that, and then DM me, and then I'll give you free access to my VIP trading room. Obviously, that is for the people who won the Wheel of Pat. Now, if we go into our trading results for the day, how about that? $5,400 on this trading account today so far. We got a lot of people saying, what the hell's going on with gold? Let's go ahead and take a look with gold. Gold is going to the moon. Holy crap. I thought I had a good take profit here, guys. Right? I thought right here was a nice looking take profit. What the hell happened? Let's take a look at the 15-minute time frame, right? That was really the last level of resistance. We're just filling this fair value gap right now. You could see this FVG right here. That is just being filled. Let's pull that over. Right there. Completely filled. Now getting back to a level right here. We have some consolidation. Maybe you get a reaction right here, but gold sure is cooking. And, you know, we're above the 200-day EMA right here, looking for buys. Generally, I prefer buying gold. Obviously, I've done a lot of videos on gold lately, talking about how I've just been buying gold. And my gold trading room, my VIP gold trading room, let's pop that up right there. Doing great in here. Had another win yesterday. And, of course, you know, that was a buy limit order, right? So we had the trend line break, price tapped in, we hit our first take profit level very, very quickly there. I do like to buy on gold, right? And I've had a win rate of over 70% on gold. What software am I using? Right here, we're just using TradingView. What I'm using, everything you'll see is in the video description. So go ahead to check out the video description to see what I'm using. Right now, I'm just using Trader Edge, Chris, but which is this right here. But I don't love it, to be honest. I'm looking for other options. You know, it's kind of all just manual in here. I want to have something a bit more automated, kind of like my FX book as well. So let's take a look at GU. So we're GU, yeah, getting some sort of a reaction to, you know, the 5-minute supply. Not terrible, right? You know, you have the EMA and you have a 5-minute supply. That's not a terrible entry. We may get a reaction there, but we have been pushing up pretty big here. So hard to say exactly what we're going to get on GU immediately. What else are we looking at? EU is where we were really looking here. And it doesn't look like we're going to get anything there. What else do we have? What else do we have? Okay, so we've got a double bottom here on the 5-minute time frame on USCAD. We had a break below. You could have entered, right? But this seems to be our support right here. Yeah, so this seems to be our USCAD support, right? So are you really looking to sell from here? Not really. If you wanted to sell on UCAD, you'd probably want break, retest, go. Doesn't look like we're getting that right now. So maybe UCAD, huh? Let's see how my team feels about UCAD. We got to get a trade somewhere here. You know, we got to give you some juice. This is really where we were looking here. Could have had the entry off of this candle right at the top. I was hoping for some sort of pullback, but we got the double bottom, got a great reaction here. Yeah, no, I think UCAD buy, if anything. I'm thinking buy, you know. We did break out the bottom right there. I would want to see a candle close above here, which doesn't look like we're going to get. You know, we can't really sell here because we're going right to support. So we would want to have a break above here to give us an entry, then maybe wait for a pullback and then enter on UCAD. That is an interesting thing. Yeah, Dimmy, I definitely look at liquidity sweeps. Frequently, I will monitor the session highs and lows as well. You could see right here. So we could see here, this was the session high for London, and this here was the session low for London. So it's very, so that hasn't actually been taken out. That has not been taken out. So that is a consideration, obviously, before pushing up. It is very possible that the lows would be taken out here if you're talking liquidity, but also we're getting a reaction here, and like sometimes you'll just get reactions off of those levels, like support levels. So that is very possible too. So it's very possible we are starting to move up completely as you're getting 1, 2, 3 green candles in a row. Obviously we're in this candle right now, but we're just kind of hoping for a break above here on UCAD. We're always looking for our orb setup. People are obviously still talking about gold. Yeah, gold's absolutely cooking. I made my money on gold already. This was a fantastic trade. You could see here we had our trend line right here. We broke out of the trend line, entered on a candle close, and then kind of the rest is history. Price pushed up. I took my first take profit right here, set my trade to break even, and then holy crap, we had some massive candles. I thought I had an awesome take profit right here. I was looking fantastic, but as you can see right now, we got a new session high up there. I could have had a much better take profit if I targeted some sort of fair value gap, or basically just came back to this consolidation. But absolutely fine. I got no problem with that one. If we go into the trading results there, that's $5,400, right? So that's a good amount of money, and that's the 2 take profits on the gold position right here. And the other position that we have open right now for about $1,200 is our UJ trade, and we appear to be going against us on the UJ trade. So I think I'm going to set my stop loss to break even here, but I am going to let this trade ride. We're going to see just exactly what we can get on this one. But let's take a look at some of these other trading positions at opportunities. Okay, so we are in our 15-minute supply on GU. It is very, very possible we could have a setup here right now. I would like to see some sort of a reaction, some sort of consolidation. What is my orb indicator? It's this one right here. I use the Lux Algo orb and targets. You could take a look at those settings, pop these up a few times a stream for you to look at. And while you're looking at that, give the stream a like, smash that like button for me. I still have a little bit of bacon left here. Gotta get some juice. And we're gonna see if we can get a setup. I've been looking at USDCAD right now. The blue line is my moving average. You can see right here if I click on that. That is an EMA right there. Just giving me trend direction. Sell below, buy above, but Eric, yeah, the orb video, maybe I could drop it early. It was actually sent to me already. I just have to take a look at it. Why are you sad, Nature Dragon? We love you. We love you so much. I don't know, on US 30, I don't know, I would honestly, I would just buy here. It already came to this level, but it's like we have this level of support right here. So we'd be looking to buy. So maybe if price were to come down again to this level right here, you could be looking to buy. Maybe price bounces between the range a little bit, right? But if it does, you know, price comes down here, bounces between the range, we have opportunities. All right, let's take a look at GJ. Do we have a setup on GJ? I think we have a setup on GJ. All right, I'm gonna take this trade, guys. So you can see we are in a pullback right now. Yeah. Okay. So what we had was the candle close above our orb, guys. I'm trading 5-minute time frame. We had a pullback. I should have had a limit order ready already. You know, you can see we're getting a reaction right here on our EMA. Let's see if we can get this to pull back a little bit further. Ideally, I think we get our entry on the EMA. I got my limit order set right now at 193.341. So I have my limit order set right around here. I should have been looking at this chart. I could have been into this one already. Let's see if we could get into a trade here. And we will have a quick TP1 on a bad risk reward ratio. Once we get this candle to flip back up, we're going to enter. Thank you, Ramin. Love you. Not in my trade yet. Still waiting for a trigger here. All right, gonna need this candle to flip for us here. Give us a fast take profit one. Obviously negative RR, but don't worry, I will let this thing run and we will make money on TP2. Down about $100 on this position right now just because of spread, but we are at our entry and we're waiting for this candle to flip green for us right now. Zapchi, yeah, I'm using Forex Fury at all times. Forex Fury, I have a bunch of trading accounts open at all times on Forex Fury. And that obviously helps my income quite a bit. Now we are watching this trading position, just waiting for something quick here, just a quick take profit one. Want to see this candle flip green for us, you know? Flip green, flip green. While we wait, let's get some likes on the stream. Hopefully we hit our TP1 and then we're gonna go for a really good risk reward ratio on this one. But we're just starting with something quick here to get ourselves into profit. Yeah, 5 likes, maybe it'll flip. Let's get some likes going. Thank you very much. And what we want to see is that obviously the cash register. So we are watching this one very, very closely. See how we do. It is a nice zone we're entering off of, obviously. We have our EMA right there. We had the break. Yeah, I should talk. We had the break right here. Right, got a little bit of a channel that we're trading in right here. Did break through our channel, but we're hoping to re-enter the channel. That'd be absolutely fine right there. We have wiggle room on this trading position right here. So we are pushing up. We are pushing up. All right, yeah, let's flip green here on this next candle. Let's flip green. We're still right. We're just still hanging out at our EMA. We're still respecting that EMA. Just around that break-even mark right now on this trading position. This is just drink. This is just water, Preet. But I appreciate your concern. I do not drink in the mornings. I actually don't drink very much at all. Yesterday, I would have been drinking poolside, which was very nice, and in the hot springs, but I just don't drink very much, you know, trying to stay fit and lean. Someone last stream was asking me about my diet, so I felt good about that. I'm very happy to know you too, Ramen. Now, let's get this thing going. Let's get a like, and let's push that damn candle up. If we get the likes, you can see every single like, I see that candle pushing up into profit. Right now, we're at a couple $100 on this trade. I want to see this trade win. I want to see this trade win. Oh, man. Oh. What else do we have going on here? We have our UJ trade. I think that's going against me now, isn't it? UJ trade is going against me here. Did take my take, actually got my take profit one at the top. So yeah, I don't even think I got any money on this trade at all yet. Oh well. Broke through my trend line, pushing down against me. That's life, but whatever. We did hit our gold winner right here. Hey now. And let's go back to our trade right here. Take a look and see what we're doing here. We are now entering our demand zone. So we have a 5-minute level of demand right here. We are entering that level right there. And that's a pretty good demand zone. You can see we had fair value gap right here. Fair value gap right here. So not a terrible demand zone. Hopefully we get a reaction off of that. Really would like to have that candle flip so we can make a little money. Srujan, I use the 5-minute time frame for pretty much everything. You know, I'll set up demand zones on the 15-minute time frame, enter on the 5-minute time frame. I'll set up demand zones sometimes on the 1-hour time frame, and then enter on the 15-minute time frame, 5-minute time frame. Today, most days that I'm doing this stream, you're going to be watching me on the 5-minute time frame. I'm going to pull SL down a little bit here, just below these wicks. If it comes to fill this fair value gap right here, you know, it's possible, but that could happen. Yeah, gold is oil. I don't even have oil. I don't think I have oil anywhere. All right, Dirk, what's going on with oil? Let's look at oil for you. Well, you can see, yeah, we had your low here. Okay, so you had your session low here. That's been taken out. That has been taken out. You might want to buy. That might be a buy for you right there. Took that out. It's at this level of support right here. If you're looking at oil right now, this could be a buy for you. But if you are orb trading like I am, you will wait for a candle to close above. Obviously, that candle will be not that candle. It'll be a green candle. And then maybe you would wait for a retrace back to your middle. Get yourself a decent entry on oil here. But yeah, as you can see right here, you're at a pretty good level of support, right? You got a pretty good level of support right here on oil. I hope that helps you if you're looking to buy on oil today. Thanks for you know, asking for my recommendations. I appreciate that. How are we looking in the stream? How many people we got in the stream right now? I really should have statistics so that I could see myself, but I just have to keep asking you guys because I haven't done it yet. USDCHF, let's take a look. 800 in the stream, great. USDCHF right here. Okay, so this one fell off a cliff. See right here, liquidity was taken out earlier actually. See, that was your session low. Liquidity got taken out, pushed up pretty hard. Now this is acting as a level of support right here. So, but this is a difficult one because obviously you've come down so aggressively, it's hard to take your entry on that right there. Let's take a look at our UJ. UJ is still going against us. I am going to stay in this trading position on UJ. I still have about 18 pips until my break even. So I'm just kind of hoping that we get, you know, maybe this kind of minor support here holds for me and we get some sort of positive reaction. S&P 500, someone's asking. What are we doing on S&P 500? It's pretty range bound right now. If you're looking to trade this, trade the orb. But you can see we're really range bound. So we even came out of the orb and then we came back into the orb. So you may be getting a move a little bit later in the session, a bigger move. But I'm not seeing much of anything. Probably buy. I'd probably be looking to buy if I had to just say right off the top of my mind. We have a high over here. That could be retested again. I would imagine this week we'll get back up here. So, one way or another. Let's take a look at our GU. Still sitting in this supply. Not really getting a reaction, but we are wicking, so it has been respecting the supply pretty good. Potentially trade that down. UCAD, this was one that I was looking at quite a bit. I was waiting for the break here. You could see How we doing on GJ right now? GJ is looking pretty good. So this is the trade, our stream trade of the day so far. Getting a decent reaction here. Now, what do we got for our first take profit level? Maybe we should do something just to get a partial and get some winners on stream here. Maybe we should hit something like that. Guys, in order to get this there, I need more likes. It just, in order for this candle to get where we need it to go, we need some more likes. So, you know what's crazy though is, like, as soon as I start watching it, the candle starts flipping on me. Like, I got to start paying attention to other charts. When I was looking at other charts, we're doing absolutely fine. We're almost at take profit partial one. I mean, what the hell's going on? But we are in that demand. We've gotten decent reactions, right? You could see right there, demand zone, reaction. But ideally, we just get a green candle here. Who do I have to screw to get the green candle right here? I don't trade funded accounts. Someone's looking for orb settings now. Yeah, I could show you the orb settings. Let's do that quickly. We could show you that on the side right there. While I lean back. Oh, you're amazing, Ramen. I love you. So, these are my orb settings right here. The main thing you want to have is your opening range 15 minutes. That is important. And that you also want to have the 15-minute right here, 9:30 to 9:45, and have the time zone at UTC -4. That is the Eastern Standard Time Zone. And then you'll be entering at the right time. Why is that the right time? Why is that the right time? That's the right time because it is the way we do things here. So we have the 9:30 a.m. Eastern candle open, New York Stock Exchange open. When that candle closes, it's a 15-minute candle. We have the range top, the range bottom are set. Then we're looking for the price to break out the top or break out the bottom, ideally with the trend direction. Then we have our discretionary entry, enter our trade, we win our trade, and we keep pushing. Sadly, right now, we've been sitting around break even. We're really hoping to get a strong candle push. The good thing is we are getting a reaction. So 1, 2, 3, 4 wicks into the demand zone and getting a reaction. Now, this is why we use multiple trading strategies, is because we have to have confluence. It doesn't mean that it's always going to win. It doesn't mean that it's always going to work. But ideally, you have a level of demand. Maybe you have a fair value gap that's been holding the price. Maybe you have the EMA, and you're getting the price at a good price, right? So if we take our Fibonacci, measure from the bottom of the move to the top of the move right here, we are entering our trade below 70%. Anything below 50% right here is considered a discount. So we are in our discount zone because price pulled back, right? Price pulled back right here. And that's where we entered the trading position. Now we are getting a bit of a push here. Hopefully this push can continue and we can get a partial, right? We get a partial. Maybe we set the trade to break even or something, and we get another win live on stream because I'm talking about it and I'm willing it into existence right now. So that is what I'm looking for. And obviously you could see this blue box down here, right? This is my support, right? So it's I've got the support, I've got the demand overlap, I have all of these things. It doesn't mean it's always going to work, but it definitely can work and does work for me more than it doesn't, right? And we're talking really only need to have about a 50, 55, 60% win rate in order to be a profitable trader. In my trading rooms this year, we've been around 70%. Oh, sorry, I kept that like thing on too long. Bingo, bingo, bango. And if you want to take a look at my trading rooms, well, I'll have to show you later because we're in a trade right now. and we're watching this damn trade right now. Let's zoom in a little bit and see. So when we hit the top line here, which is the top of our range, back to the top of our range, we're going to take a partial, and then we're going to decide what the hell we're doing. So hopefully we can get that push up, because we are scalping here. We're scalping, we're getting fast trades, and we're making money, right? We're making money. And how does that cash register sound? Is that annoying or is that good? Somebody let me know in the comments. Let me know in the chat. What other sound effects do you want? Laser, do I think my streams influence these candles? Yes. What really influences these candles is the like. That's why I put this on there. Everyone starts hitting the like button and you just see the candles are going up. Because I'm moving the markets, baby, okay? So let's go. Let's finish this thing off. Let's get this candle push up. Let's get our win on stream today. Come on, baby. Okay, let's get ready to take partials here. When we hit the top, I am taking a partials. All right, so that's it. I'm partial. I took my partial right there. So we hit TP1. Bingo, bango. Okay, so that is what's up. That is what's up. Okay, now we are cooking. Now we are going TP2. TP2, we're going to pull up here. All right. And we are now at break even on this trading position as well. We are making money on stream, baby. Let's go. You know what it is right now. TP1 hit. Let's close this box a little bit right here. Keep going, baby. Keep going. We do not want break even. We got TP1 for the boys, for the stream. Right here. We hit our TP1 right at the top of the range. The top of the range. And now, right, that's a partial, right? That is a partial. So, we are up money on this right here. And we are now on break even. So if we come here, we're out. That's fine. We made our money. Not bad. Let's go take a look at the trade. Give this a little bit of a refresh. And now we are at $5,900 from 54 to 59. So we had $5,400 on that trade. We may come down here to break even, but let's will this all the way up. Hopefully we get this all the way up. And you know what? If this comes back down here, I might get another entry, okay? So let's just see what happens here. We're on stream. We've been on stream for about an hour already. And I think we've got some more trades to do, right? We're winning trades. I think we have some more trades to do. We're at $6,000 on the day. And it's time now for the Wheel of Pat. Who's going to win? Is it going to be Eric? Is it going to be Tasha? Is it going to be Absalon? All right. Hit the like button right now and let's spin the damn wheel. Give it a spin. Give it a spin. Give it a spin. 3 winners. Man, we got a lot of winners today. Okay. We have Dr. Sean Carter. We have Leslie D'Souza. And last but not least, we have Mark Z. Mark Z. Those are your winners. We have a lot of winners today. Now, if you want to claim your prize, you have to be following me on Instagram at FX Trade with Pat. When I post a story, please like the story. When I post a reel, please like and comment on the reels. That I would really, really appreciate. That would do very, very good for me. So thank you very much. And in order to claim your prize here, you have to DM me proof that it's your YouTube account, okay? Just do that. It's simple. And I will get to all of those DMs after today's stream. How's my hair look right now, guys? How's the hair look? Somebody tell me that it looks good, and let's get back to the damn charts. Let's get back to the damn charts. All right. Someone told me the hair looks fresh. Luke. Love you, Luke. We are still in business here, but you can see we are not breaking out of our range. Now we're getting decent movement here, but we're not breaking out of our range. And, you know, I'm happy that we got our take profit one, but I would like to go all the way up here and not hit our break even. Still up $200. Let's just take a look at UJ. This is the other trade that we are in right now, and we've been holding for a while. Someone is saying, do we have a entry on EURUSD? Ahmed, let's take a look. Ahmed. We also have I don't have anything here. USCAD, I do think I have something on USCAD. Are you guys interested in a bit of a USCAD here? On USCAD, we had the breakout of the orb. I would be looking for a pullback to our midline, and that could give us an entry on USCAD. Guys, we are trading today. We have 3 wins already. We are at about $6,000. Yes, I did take a partial profit already, Preet. I took a partial profit on, so USCAD I'm watching right here. I want to pull this up. And what else are we looking at? We are looking at GJ down here. I've been expanding the market watch here. Dirk wants me to take a look at oil. Dirk is getting on me about that oil today. That's my boy Dirk, though. We got to listen to Dirk. Yes, right now, Dirk, we appear to be trading within the orb. I think you would want to, yeah, this is the problem is you got such a big orb here. It's such a massive, massive orb. Ideally, you know, you would want a smaller orb, something like this. You would have already had the break right there, and then you would have been able to, you know, enter at the bottom and fire up into a profit here. The problem is you're going to have this huge move up by the time we finally get out of the orb that we may have actually exhausted price. So I will be careful about buying on that, Dirk. I am doing oil right now, Dirk. What you talking about? And let's go take a look back on GJ. So GJ, we just closed right there, right at our take profit one. Ideally, you get a high, little bit, you know, if we closed right here, I think we really would have frickin' took off. But that is not bad either, guys. We are, you know, at this point, we're 50-50. All right, well, okay, shut up now. Shut up now. What is the orb? This is the range breakout, but I have my own version of it. You know, there's a lot of videos out there. I'll have my orb video coming out today. Someone's telling me, GU, grow brave. What are you talking about? The reaction to the supply. Yeah, I've been talking about this. I've been talking about this reaction here a bit. Don't know if I care for it that much, to be honest. It is decent, though. God, it sure is decent. It sure is decent, but I am focused right now on my GJ, and I was also focused, I believe, on my UCAD. Waiting for that UCAD, right? Trading more orb on the stream, so when I have something like this, which is a nice supply setup, it is nice, but you know, we left our orb all the way back here, and we have taken off. So trend direction has shifted on us, and there's no guarantee that this supply right here is going to hold. I'm not taking it right now, Brave. So, you know, obviously you don't have to follow what I do, but I'm not taking this right now. Right now I am looking at UCAD to see if I get a pullback right here. I think this is more of the entry that I'm interested in. We have a pretty good looking fair value gap right here. Okay, so you can see right here we have a strong fair value gap, and really this is the level of demand off of this candle right here in our midline. This is an area of demand because we had such a strong push up. We have the fair value gap right here. That is going to get filled. We're going to come here, we're going to enter, we're going to win our trade. That is what I'm looking for on UCAD right now. That is my main setup right now. Obviously, I'm still in the UJ, still in this trade. This one's probably going to finish off stream, but I'm right here. I'm not going anywhere. I'm streaming. I've been on for over an hour already. And what else do we got? Why don't you give the stream a like? How many people do we got on here? I'm hoping to stream for another 10-20 minutes, but I am running out of juice. But I do want to see if I could get another trade. 828 people? Awesome. That sounds great. Thank you so much for telling me that. Smash that like button for me. Let's go ahead and take a look at our GJ trade. This is a trade we're still in. We're still in this trade. Yes. We hit our take profit 1. And then we set our break even right here. We set our break even. So now we're looking for just profits. And we have a second take profit set right now at about 193.497, right? I'm not targeting the top right there. I'm targeting, you know, kind of this area right here. We got decent reactions off of that level. You could say that's a level of resistance that we need to worry about. Ideally, we get this one to close up here. If this trade hits our take profit, we'll have a bunch of winners today. I'll do another Wheel of Pat, obviously. You know, Wheel of Pat. Shout out. And yeah, let's go over this trade a little bit. Let's walk through what the hell I was thinking. So, right here, we had a level of support. This is a support resistance zone, right? You could see resistance, right? Support down here. Very nice little zone, right? Resistance here again. And then we broke out of that zone aggressively, right? Broke out of that zone really aggressively. We had 3 green candles in a row. 1, 2, 3 green candles in a row. Very, very nice. We had fair value gap here. We had a fair value gap here, telling me that we had aggressive push, a lot of momentum right here, a lot of push right here. So then that creates a level of demand, right? So we had a level of demand. You could see price respected the level of demand. We also had the range breakout. What does that mean? Well, that means at the New York Stock Exchange Open, we had this candle right here, okay? One candle, that created our low. We had this candle right here, that did nothing. Then we had this candle right here, that created our high. Now what happened was, price broke out of the high and closed. So this gave me the idea that we're bullish, right? We're bullish, we wanna buy. We had the range breakout at the top, but we couldn't buy right at the top, right? You can, right? You can, and potentially if I entered right here, this would have been enough to win, but then we would have came back down to break even right away. So I want to have a pullback. I want to get this at a good price. So what am I doing to get at a good price? Well, I have the Fibonacci retracement, right? From the bottom to the top of the move, I pull it over. Anything below 50% is now a discounted price. Now I entered below 70%. So that's an even more discounted price. And all that is telling us is that the price moved up aggressively and then pulled back. And we want to enter on the pull back. So that's all we did. Really that simple. We were able to hit our take profit 1. And now we have a trade at break even. It's very possible that this candle screws me in the butt, but this is it. It's worked really well. And, you know, we use this strategy, obviously, in my VIP trading rooms as well. If you take a look in my VIP trading room, in gold yesterday, we had a nice win. We also had a very nice USCAD win yesterday. And I'm looking for a USCAD trade today. And then we had our free trading room with 77,000 people. And the links to all of these are in the video description. Free, VIP, everything. And you can see right here, a free trade that I sent you. This trade right here was a nice trade. It actually went into profit. Yeah, this one's not looking good right now. But we had our free trade. It was on this right here. I think I must have removed it already. But yeah, we had a free trade on here. And it was well into profit. Excuse me. And then it came back and hit break even. As you can see, if I go into Telegram here, I said free trade update move SL to break even. Thank you all those people that put likes and hearts and stuff on it. I appreciate that very much. So let's just take a look at what we're doing right here. We're looking at break even. We are looking at UCAD. Hayden, we're always looking for VIP trades, but VIP trades are not generally shown in the live stream because the live stream is free. So yesterday's gold winning trade and yesterday's UCAD winning trade were not shown in stream. I talk about them, you know, I may give you a recap, but that's about it. Ahmed is looking at asking about EU right now. He wants to know if it's a good time to buy on EU. This is a tough one. You could say we have a level of demand here. But you could also say that we have a level of demand right here. Right? 1, 2, 3 green candles. 1, 2, 3 green candles. We have fair value gaps. Oh, Dylan. Dylan made me so happy I dropped my plate on the floor. Everybody give a like to Dill here. Everybody give a like to Dylan. He made me drop my plate, Dylan. Okay. So, shout out to Dylan. Dylan's the man. And so, I knew Dylan's the only one who gives me money on here, which is fantastic. You don't have to, but because of that, and because only you, Dylan, I created this just for you right here. How about that? That is the donation box right there. Put in your necklaces. Put in your money. Thank you so much, Dylan. Much love, brother. Much love. That is fantastic. That is the man right there. All right. Do you guys like the donation animation? Alan Matt, if you want to pass your funded account, watch my next video. It comes out probably Thursday, probably maybe Friday. You're gonna want to watch that video. Oh no, we have break even here. What's happening? Let me take a look. Holy smokes. You know, another thing with this trade that I want to mention is that we have our 200 period EMA right here. That's our moving average. And you can see that operates as a support level frequently. I don't know if it's going to hold this time, but you can see it's held here on a couple of occasions, so that gives you a little bit more strength. Well, spread got me, guys. Spread got me. We didn't even hit our break even here, but the spread was enough to take me out when you're scalping. I am out of this trade. That is sad, but we won that trade. Broker, the link is in the description. I actually have a little page here for the broker. This is my Fintura account. You can see I've had many withdrawals this year. I've been averaging about $70,000 per month in withdrawals. It's a fantastic broker. They pay me out. They give me my money. What else could you ask for? Results on the day. $5,900 in our first stream of the week. We won our live stream trade. Someone's asking about USCAD. Let's take a look. Holy smokes, did that ever come down? Respecting the bottom of the range. Should we enter? No, let's relax. Let's relax. Let's relax. How do I get by on $70,000 a month? I know, JB. It sure is tough. And, you know, but all joking aside, I live way below my means. I always have. I still eat canned tuna. I just, there's something about when you're just that way, if you're going to be successful, that's how you do it. Oh, Nishat, you took a sell from the top? How about that? Nishat, why did you take that trade? Give us a breakdown here. So we hit take profit 1 right here. We got knocked out on break even right here. A fantastic on-stream trade. We are still waiting on USCAD pullback right here. And it's looking pretty clean, guys. We had the breakout of the orb out the top. We are getting a little bit of a pullback. That could coincide with our demand zone. Now, this is what I'm always talking about. I'm always talking about layering. Yeah, it's not on Trading View. I do all my trading in MetaTrader. So this is all about layering right now. So what we want to have is multiple aspects. So at the bottom, we had level of support. We had a double bottom. Price started pushing up. All right, price started pushing up. We got a break of our range, right? We had the top of the range here. We broke that range. Now we're waiting for the price to come back. So there's all these different elements we're looking at. And we also have obviously this level of demand right here. So the demand and the range line, we have all of these things. They're all layering on top of each other. And that doesn't mean that this is going to win necessarily. It doesn't always win. But it's like we're layering confluences. We're layering trading ideas. And when you do that, you're more likely to get a higher win rate and win more of your trades. Laser, the orb video will come out this week. I don't know if I want to do it on a stream day because sometimes I feel like I'm exhausting the hell out of you guys with all this content. So I'm going to be streaming Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then this video could come out on maybe Friday, maybe Saturday, something like that. Would I consider this an A+ trade? It can't be A+, no, because you could see we are below the EMA. So technically we would be kind of counter trend trading on this one. So I can't call it an A+. I'd call it a B+. I still like it. I still like it. What other trade do we have right now? Oh, Hayden, I love you too, man. I love you too. Damn, I have a mute. Okay, I figured out how to use the mute. There we go. So how is everybody in the chat right now? This is a break-even trade. You know, I kind of screwed myself on this one. There you go. Oh, Pat, a lot of the time people say I take my take profits too short. They go, oh, your take profits are too short. Look how freaking big I made my take profit on this one. Original trade, the original. So I'm at break even right now. How the hell do I pull this thing down? Jesus. I'm gonna lose my mind. Okay, I can't pull it down. The original stop loss was here. Okay. So I was going for like 1 to 4 on this. Really need to tighten some of those up, but on the stream you gotta let some ride, right? Entry point on USCAD. Yeah, let's get back to USCAD. The entry point on USCAD is anywhere within our demand, I guess. Right in here. This is the area I'll be watching. I don't have a limit set yet, but this is an area that I'm going to be watching right now. Might be watching this one off stream too, because I am getting a little bit tired. But I'll probably spin the wheel one more time. Make sure that you are following me on Instagram. Let's take a look at the story. No longer available. That's sad. I had a beautiful, beautiful day yesterday. Absolutely gorgeous. Hit some VIP wins in the morning yesterday. Just like showing you my story. I gotta put more stuff in my story so I can show you my story. Make sure you guys are following me at FX Trade with Pat on Instagram. I would appreciate that greatly. Let's take a look at our results for today. $5,900. I might trade a little bit off stream, but at $6,000, I think we should probably relax. I am going to watch this trade play out. We have the USCAD potentially coming right here. Does seem like people want to see the Wheel of Pat one more time before we go. I think we already have 9 winners or something. That's absolutely fine. So I think we'll spin it one more time before I get out of here. And then our UJ trade, which is open right now, is going against us. Okay, we pull that over. That is the trade we're in right now. Trendline break went against us. Could have been a decent entry, honestly. Didn't retrace back to the middle of the range, but that was our range breakout. So if you were playing Orb today, if you were Orb trading today, you had your close right here. You could have done an entry. You had a little bit of a pullback right there. You could have entered on that pullback right there. If you did, congratulations, you kick ass. Alberto, why am I choosing the midline? Well, it's really discretionary. Sadly, trading is very, very discretionary. On this one, the midline entry is because of the demand zone, right? We have the demand zone right there. So I feel like that's a nice little entry. Price come back to demand. Also overlap the middle of the range. Middle of the range is actually something that I like. I like the middle of the range. So the fact that it's overlapping with a demand zone, that is the overlap. That is the confluence we like to see. And before we go, guys, it's an hour and a half. Let's spin the damn Wheel of Pat one more time. How many winners? How many winners? Just one last winner. And it's going to be my boy. My boy, Victor Fleming. What's up, Victor? Awesome, guys. Another successful stream. Before I go, make sure to claim your prize. Follow me on Instagram. DM me proof that it's actually you. Let's leave it on the results. $5,900. I love you guys so damn much. Way too much. Way too much.